Are you gay? Do you like to read books? Well, if you are, I think I got a book for you. This bad boy. Oh, I bow down to you. I bow down. The House in the Cerulean Sea is about a caseworker named Lioness Baker who oversees the fair treatment of magical creatures, specifically orphans, by visiting different orphanages and making sure that they aren't being abused by their masters. He lives a pretty mundane life. He files his reports, he follows the rules, he knows the rules and regulations to a T. So much so that he has the rule book memorized. It's like, meh. His boss micromanages him, and his cubicle mate is kind of a pain in the buttocks. Lioness is so boring and predictable that extremely upper management notices him. Extremely upper management is basically the government that suppresses these magical creatures and makes sure they don't get out of line. He's so boring and predictable that extremely upper management basically goes, "Are you a spy?" And Lioness goes, no, I'm just boring and predictable. So after they decide that he's not a spy, they send him off to this mysterious island that houses the deadliest and most unwanted children ever. Linus packs his suitcase and his cat Calliope, and he leaves his mundane life behind. Everything he's ever known, he just leaves it behind to take on this new case. Little is known about these children, and the files they do have on the children are very thin. Throughout the book, Lioness has his life changed by the 6 children that inhabit this island, a sprite named Zoe, and a mysterious master that has daddy energy. Daddy! I have daddy issues. Father issues. Each child has their own personality. You have Saul, who's a super shy shapeshifter. You have Talia, who's a female garden gnome with the best garden you've ever seen. You have Fee, who's an earth sprite that's still really young, but is learning to control her powers, connect to the earth, and be able to control and create things from the earth. You have Theodore, a wyvern, which is basically like a little baby dragon that collects a horde of items, specifically buttons. You have Chansey, a gelatinous creature with eyes like a snail, who dreams of becoming the world's best bellhop. And last but not least, Lucy. You have Lucy, a devilish boy that has all the power in the world to create mayhem and destruction and may be the end of all days. It's a book about breaking free from the mundane and from preconceived notions. Maybe the monster under your bed just wants to iron your clothes. Maybe the terrifying shapeshifter has just been abused his whole life. Maybe the Antichrist doesn't want to bring the end of all days. He just wants to grow up and live a normal life. The core theme of the book is that you could break free from your bubble and choose curiosity instead of ignorance.